Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Digital Nomad World Weekly Series. I'm Becky, and today I am with Omri Levavi and Omer Haradi, who are going to be talking with us about Nomad Excel, a new program that Digital Nomad World is working with in collaboration with Omer and Omri, entrepreneurship bootcamps. So we're going to talk about the very first one that we're running. Welcome to the show, guys, Omer and Omri.
Thank you
Hi.
so much. Glad to be here.
Hi, nice to meet you. Glad to be here.
Nice to meet you. I'm really excited to share with everybody what we're going to be doing with Nomad Excel. So I first want to hear a little bit about you guys. Let's start with you, Omri. Can you tell us a bit about your professional and entrepreneurial experience?
Yeah, definitely. So as you mentioned, my name is Omri Levavi. So I'm an entrepreneur for the past 15 years. Established few companies in Israel and also abroad. And after I finished my MBA in entrepreneurial, I started with acceleration program management. So I did few cohort in few very good academics in Israel, including Tel Aviv University, Reichman University, which is like the leading universities in Israel. And I'm really interested about sharing this experience with new entrepreneurs. And today I'm the CEO of Zero to One. Zero to One is a company that actually helping entrepreneurs to reach from an idea to the market, to product market fit software solution. And we are working worldwide today. Also, I really love to lecture, so I give lectures regarding many models in the entrepreneurial world. Yeah, and I'm very happy to be here and really, really excited about sharing our knowledge with all the new entrepreneurs.
Yes, thank you for that. And Omer, how about you?
Well, personally, I felt like an entrepreneur from the day I was born, I think. But unfortunately, I had no one to learn from. And over the years, I gained my knowledge from all the mistake I made. So that thing make me thinking about how and why those things happened. Uh, Before, I think something like 2 years ago, Omri and I met and start working together on developing an AI strategies for companies and startups. And doing so, we are just gain the knowledge of how important it is to work right with the new technology that we have now. So my entrepreneurial background was established during in my military service. I was an officer in the Navy, and over there I gained all my management skills. So both of those skills and the idea of how entrepreneurial people need to think about new ideas and stuff that help the world be a better place let us to start working together on more accelerator stuff and things that can be profitable too for the the new entrepreneurs all over the world. This is why we start this program.
Yeah, it sounds like you both have a lot of practical experience. And also, as you were saying, Omri, like you loved giving lectures. So that sounds like it's going to lend itself very well to a group of digital nomads in Bansko, Bulgaria, which is where the first location of the Nomad Excel program is going to be in May of 2024. Have you guys been to Bansko before?
Yeah, I did snowboard in Bansko, so it's a beautiful place. At summer, it's actually even more beautiful, all the green hills, and yeah, we're very excited about this trip, and I'm sure it's going to be an adventure for everyone who will come.
Yes. And Omer, have you been before?
Actually, I never been in Bansko before. I did do snowboard before, but not in Bansko.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, in May, I know it's going to be all about focusing on this program. So what are your plans for Nomad Excel? What can participants expect during this program? This time, Omer, I'm going to start with you.
Well, I want to talk about my goal over here, because my goal is very clear. Okay, my goal is that no entrepreneur will have to go through the confusion and pain of searching for his essence as an entrepreneur in this world. Well, therefore, a Nomad Excel students will finish the program, in my opinion, with not only with a clear understanding of their place in this environment, but with a toolbox that practical work plan and define the exact steps for them to conquer the world, and let them know how they need to grow their ideas. Because this is the thing that, as we see, are the most confusing things that new entrepreneurs need to deal with. So I think that the entrepreneurs need to get the right tools and the right understanding in the mindset that always involving. This is not that you can't take a book from the shelf and think that this thing will work exactly for everyone. You need to go over and understand what's happening in your landscape, and there is so many things that you need to take in your mind to really understand what are you going to do in that adventure, because it is an adventure and it's not going to be easy all the time. So I think this is the most important thing for me in there, for those entrepreneurs to really understand why they are doing this, why they are going to that adventure, and what make them keep waking up in the morning.
Okay. Yes, it's really hard to get started. And it sounds like they're going to get a lot of tools during this month. And Omri, how about you? What can people expect from this program?
Yeah, so first of all, as Omer said, we're going to work on the mindset, we're going to work on the personality. Second thing is we really want to give the platform, the right platform to create more and more businesses and successful businesses. So in order to do so, we bring top experts from Israel and from all over the world, doctors, professors, that will go through all the very important building blocks of build a successful business, which means we're not only talking about the idea and the product, we're going to talk about the legal, we're going to talk about the financial part. So we're going to give like 360-degree solution and a platform to create new business. And as I look at it and as I see it, it's kind of a process. Okay, so imagine yourself, you will have a process and you have a new idea that's coming in and you know exactly what are all the stages you need to go through in order to create the right business to the right clients, to create product market fit, how to take it to the market, how to create the go-to-market strategy. Okay, so we're actually going from 0 to 100%. And yeah, it's going to be a very intense month, but also a very big fun for all of us.
Yeah, I know it's fun to see that idea start to really take shape. Okay, so you said it's going to be intense.
Definitely, just
Oh, go ahead.
Another one. I'm sorry. Just another one word. It's a very practical program. So we are not sitting and talking all day. We actually study something and go to do it on the startup, on the idea. Okay, so the idea is that we're going to bring some new businesses to life and to create new teams from all over the world.
Yes, and that was the next question I had was, I'm imagining, okay, if I'm attending this program, are you going to start teaching at 9 a.m. and we are there until 5 p.m. and we have breaks and we're, like you said, we start one topic, we do it right away? How are you imagining the structure is going to be? What can people expect? Because I also know a lot of people coming in may also be working at the same time. Is it going to be possible to do both?
Yeah, definitely. So the program we build is actually matched to the personas that going to come. Of course, they need to work. They need to, you know, bring food on the table. So the idea is to create some scheduling that will fit everyone. So we're going to have 2, 3, 4 hours a day that we're going to study. We're going to get new lectures. We're going to meet a lot of mentors. And in the other part of the day, they can work, but we expect them to do some progress until next day. So they have kind of half day at least, which will be free schedule for them, free from lectures, but they can meet with the teams. They can drink a beer with the team and speak about the idea and speak about what we studied today. And for tomorrow, they need to come prepared in order to continue working with the team, with the mentors, with the lecturers, okay? So yes, they're going to work, but everything is going to fit their schedule as well.
Yes, okay.
We need to say that, like, you need to be in it to win it, okay? You need to be there and really understand why we are doing everything. And you, as an entrepreneur that come to the program, you will gain so many things, but it will be super intense. And I think this is the main idea over here. It's need to be intense. It need to be something that as an entrepreneur, you truly believe in what you are going to do and really prepare to maybe put some things aside for that month to really gain all the things that you can from the program. It's gonna be the perfect place for to disconnect from the race of life. We do understand that people need to work, but this will be the place to connect and empower for, I said, to connect with empowering entrepreneurial energy and receive content from the best lectures and from the startup nation that we can offer. So for all the people that need to work, it's truly appreciated, and we really understand, like, everyone need to work, but that program is for people that don't want to do this thing twice. Okay, you are coming to be in it for real, like and you need to be prepared to put the effort to make things happen, to make it big and great. It's not gonna just happen if you think about it. You really need to work in that. And entrepreneurial it's by doing stuff, not by thinking about that.
I completely agree with you. I understand how much work is going to need to go into getting this idea finally off the ground. And it seems like Bansko also is going to be the perfect environment because it's not a big town. It's not going to distract you so much if you're really focused. So I'm excited to see what can come from this.
Yeah,
the only requirement we have for whoever wants to come to the program is that he need to believe in himself. He need to believe that he can do it and keep things, like, I don't know, going, but he need to really believe that he can now go and shift his mind and his focus to the program and really want to win in that race of life, and really want to like, if you're going all over to Bansko and you are willing to do that effort, do it with 100% entity for the success of yourself in the program.
There is an application process, and I know that people are going to be put into smaller groups. We're not going to talk too much about the details of that today, but as you said, you're really looking for people that want to believe in themselves. And that is like where we're going to start with the application. So if you're someone who's been thinking about getting a business off the ground and you just can't seem to do it on your own, I think everybody coming together, having both of you like standing over you every day and teaching from all of these different disciplines, that it's really going to jumpstart some people that have been waiting for maybe years to finally begin the next phase of their career.
Right.
Yes, definitely. And as I said, even, sometimes in our program, so it's really important to say that we had a very big success stories from Israel and also from other countries. We have companies that worth millions today that go through our programs. And it's not always that it's going to succeed in the first time. And it's really important to understand. But as I said earlier, you're going to get the tools, you're going to have the process that when you will have the idea, you can build a team and you will have all the knowledge you need to create something new.
It's also mentioned that there will be workshops. Can you talk about some of the workshops that you plan to give?
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to start with, as Omer said before, we're going to start with workshops regarding the personality of the entrepreneurial mindset. Then we're going to talk about ideation process. And later on, we're going to teach and we're going to go over all the very important models for creating a stable business, okay? Like the business canvas model and the lean startup workshop. Okay, so we're going to go with, step by step through all these workshops. Later on, as I said, we're going to have many guest lectures from top professors and doctors that each one of them teaching about very important blocks later on. For example, how to combine some impact in your business. So today, every business need to have this social impact inside in order to create some more percentage of success. So the workshops are going to be amazing. And later on, after every workshop, they're going to work and create exactly what they teach. They're going to execute later on.
Let's say like we have a day that we are going to work on proactive opportunities. Okay, something that most of the first-time entrepreneurs don't really realize the idea of to be proactive about the opportunities you have along the way. So after we're going to teach the framework of how doing so, we're gonna have that workshop of creative thinking and opportunity recognizing. This workshop will gain all the things that the entrepreneur need to understand and how to do things to really know if that opportunity is worth or not, if to go there and put the effort or not. Those things are, I think it's so important because most of the time people don't really talk about that. It's not the sexiest thing to do when you start thinking about your new business. But those are the things that keep it alive. That those are the things that make it scalable and after and so on. So
it's also important to say that few of the workshop are going to be really as a tools. Okay, so we're going to teach about AI, how you combine AI tools in your system. We're going to teach models about personality and about the business. Okay, so we're going to give a lot of workshops about the tools itself, and not only the high level. Okay, so
each tool will, and as Omri say, each tool will continue and go with you along the way. Like we are teaching how to work with AI tools like that. So those AI tools will be a part of the toolbox for the next workshops along the way. Each tool that you gain from one workshop will will help you to go to the other one.
That's really powerful. I was thinking also about websites. Like, are you going to teach people how to get their website launched if that's something that they need to do for their business?
Yes, like for each thing, I think that we will find a lot of good ideas. I think that we will find a lot of people that coming with one idea and along the way changing their idea to something else. So in the end, like the last 2 weeks is all about execution. It's all about taking everything that you are gained from the first 2 weeks, the toolbox you have, and the mindset, or the new mindset, and for the landscape you decide to work on, and start executing stuff. Start working and really work and try to end the program with something that is you can do with. So, I don't know, like you can start work with starting a business. Okay, so it's really important for us, for people that end the program not only with a good ideas and frameworks, but with truly stuff that can, let's say it, make money. Okay. Let's say it like that.
I want to ask you some people might think this is a funny question. How strict do you plan on being with your students during this month? Because, they paid for it, but sometimes they're just going to make their own choices. Like I, for one, would like strict teachers because it would actually make me execute.
Well,
Yes, we taking our job very seriously, okay? And our KPIs, okay, is first of all, of course, yeah, you need to have a good time, you need to have fun, you need to meet new people from all over the world. But we really, really want to get at least one business or two businesses that actually coming to life. And in order to do so, we're really going to be strict about the schedule, about the materials that we want to give you, okay? And as I said to my students in class in Tel Aviv University, okay? So bottom line, we do it for you, and of course you pay the money, but in order to get something, okay, you need to follow our rules, okay? And yeah, we're going to be strict about it, and it's not going to be just traveling to Bansko to have some fun, okay? We really want you to come in a mindset that you're going to work, and and this is the only way to get results.
I personally am glad to hear that, because one of my struggles with becoming an entrepreneur is the lack of execution, because no one's watching me or, feeling like I can procrastinate. So having people right there is going to be very valuable. This brings me to my next question. Why do you think a 1-month program like this is the best option for people looking to start or grow their entrepreneurial businesses?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. And I must say that we have at least 10 years of experience with many entrepreneurial programs in all over the world. We did it face-to-face. We did it by Zoom. We did it with groups and personals. We did it in 1 year and we did it in 1 week, okay? Bottom line, in this project, if we want to get real results and we want to get the people 100% in it, we need to do it physically. We need to meet them, to live with them, okay? And they need to live their dream for 1 month, okay? And in this way, we can ensure that they will get all the tools and all the unique value that we aim to give them, okay? And believe me, I have a family and it's not going to be easy to leave them for 1 month, but I know that this is the secret sauce for success in this kind of programs, okay? And that's exactly why we really want to do it as it is. I must say that later on, we can keep in touch online, okay? We might have some sessions online, but when you come to a place, when you pay something for it, when you give up on something in order to do it, you come in a different mindset. And this is something that we learn over a lot of years and a lot of experience.
I think that most of the entrepreneurs don't realize that entrepreneurial, it's a job. This is the title of the job, and you really need to understand how to do that job right to succeed in everything you have on your mind. Okay, like where I came from, my parents and my family didn't understand that entrepreneurial can be a job. I remember that I was telling my father all the time that I want to be an entrepreneur, and he said, okay, and what you're gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. This is what I want to do. But what you wanna, so I'm going like, okay, so I'll be a project manager. Okay, what kind of project do you want to manage? I don't know. And this, I think that the thing that I had over there, I think that most of the entrepreneurs that born like that really know that they have in their blood that entrepreneurial strength and energy, but they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to go on and find the right thing to do to keep them engaged in those areas. That said, this program of a 1 month program will take those entrepreneurs and put them in the right environment to grow and really understand who they are to succeed. Not only some tools that, oh yeah, ChatGPT, so cool, let's make them write stuff for me. This will not make you a good entrepreneur. But the right people that gonna be around you, and everybody gonna work together and gonna have the right discussions and to think in the right way. This is the things that will make them better. This is the thing that will help them jump like a 5 year of pain in only 1 month of really hard work. And by us giving the right knowledge, and I know that we are doing that right because we, as Omri said, we did it before, and we are really understand that those things are right to everyone, because the world have that I don't know how to say it. Okay, just that. But I think that the world have the way of his own, let's say it like that. Okay, the world is spinning and people are working and stuff happening all the time. But if you are an entrepreneur, you need to have the right vision about those things. And when you live inside that world, or inside that race, it's hard to really get the things that you need along the way. This is why it's taking so long. When you're going to a place for a 1 month, and you can put aside all the things that keep you cringy all the time, you can really start grow. You can really start understanding what is important for you as a person in this world, and how you are gonna do that thing that will make you happy.
Yeah, I totally understand how this environment and being together is going to supercharge everybody's growth. And I think that, you've explained it very well. And I really hope that people listening understand the value that can come from something like this, from stepping outside, like you said, Omer, of your normal everyday that can distract you so much, and really putting the effort into your future and getting around like-minded people.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, is there anything else that you would like to share or add before we go?
Yeah, so personally, I just want to say that we are very excited about this program. I think we made a lot of programs around the world, and this one has some special, have some uniqueness in it, okay? I think that combine people from different countries in the world is an amazing thing. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun together, and you're going to gain a lot of value from this project. And also to have new friends and get to know new places. I think that one of the unique value proposition, as Omer said, is the people around you. And I'm sure that everyone that's going to be there, going to give others a lot of value and going to aim a lot of value to himself. And we promise that we're going to do our best, and we're making for you a very unique program. And yeah, we're really looking forward to doing it and to meet all of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for sharing more about Nomad Excel. Looking forward to seeing who's going to join us in May and what businesses can be built. This is going to be such an accelerator program that the likes we haven't seen before. So thank you so much for joining me today, Omri, Omer, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you in May.
Yes.
Yeah.